What is up, Leo? Are you ready for your August bonus reading? Dude, do you believe it's August already? It's Leo season. Happy birthday to all my Leos, man. Happy birthday, y'all. Anyway, information for scheduling personal readings is in the description of the video, okay? And yes, we are back to the schedule now. So everything is going back to normal as far as that goes. Along with my social media, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. Everything you need to know is in the description of the video. Okay, those of you new to my channel, when I do bonus readings, the intention I put into it is to pick up on details that I missed in the main monthly. Okay? Is that what always comes through? No. You never really know what's going to come through, honestly, but I think they're fun, so the show must go on. What's up, people? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you. So, what other important messages we got from my Leos? What other important messages do we have from my Leo people universe? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Other important messages from my Leos. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aries or a Libra. Got that Justice and that Emperor energy showing their faces there. Let's see if we can get you a jumper here. It's not feeling like one wants to jump for you. Not really feeling like it. So, Nine of Wands in the reverse. All right, that right there. I don't know, okay? So whenever I think Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands, what immediately comes to me is walking on eggshells, okay? That's just what comes to me, you know, being very, very heavily guarded. You know that energy when you're around somebody and you're like tiptoeing through the tulips, you say one little wrong thing, everything's gonna pop off into a fight, you do one wrong little thing, you're constantly looking over your shoulder, right? Well, I don't know. I think somebody here is kind of getting tired of that feeling, depending on what type of situation that you're dealing with here. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll see how that plays out into the rest of the reading. We will see. Okay, overall 5 of Pentacles. Some of y'all got ghosted. Some of y'all ghosted somebody, okay? Ooh. Hey, you know what though? This is pretty cool, the way this is coming out. 5 of Pentacles overall energy. Somebody feels abandoned. I don't know if it was you, somebody here. I just feel like some of you, not all of you, but somebody got ghosted here, okay? Or is about to. It just completely and totally abandoned this whole situation. People, though, are observing you. I think things are really starting to work out for y'all in a way you may not even realize. Maybe you do realize it. On the inside, you feel like the fool. You're ready to take a new leap of faith. You're ready for something new, aren't you? I think we all are. Aren't we all ready for something new, man? But on the outside looking in, people are viewing you as the magician, okay? The magician makes shit happen, okay? The magician knows how. If you look on every magician card, he has all the elements right here, okay? He has air, air, water, fire, and earth. He has all 4 elements, and that's what he manifests with. And magician knows how to make shit happen. So I think that's the way people are observing you, is Leo knows how to make it happen, and you are ready for something new on the inside here, okay? Could have been a third-party situation you were dealing with. But whatever this is new, I think you all are ready. I think you have assessed the past and given it some honest inventory, is what it looks like here, and you're ready for something equal, okay? Ooh, you're dealing with somebody, though. You're dealing with a needy, codependent person here. It could be a Pisces. But, man, you got Ace of Wands upright, Ace of Cups reversed. Well, they do. And here we go, 7 of Wands. There's this walking on eggshells type of energy. Okay, I think a lot of you are dealing with somebody who, look, emotional codependence will do this every single time. Okay, this is the most common energy that comes through my line of work here. This card comes up for 98% of the people that come to me for personal readings, and that's not a bad thing. It doesn't make you a bad person. But this right here is that feeling of my emotions are your responsibility. You know, I need you to fulfill me. I'm needy. I'm emotionally empty, you know. And we talk about this all the time, y'all. Whenever somebody is looking to a relationship to be their source of happiness and their source of emotional fulfillment, you're going to be the bad guy every time. Okay? That doesn't mean that the person you're with shouldn't be there to support you. That's not what I mean. There is a line, though. There's a very fine line between allowing you to support me and allowing you to be there for me and help me as I help myself, and depending on you to be my only source of happiness, to be my only source of emotional fulfillment, you know? Some secrets may have come out here too. Okay, but with this 7 of Wands energy right here, 9 of Wands reversed, there was definitely this like walking on eggshells type of energy. I say one little wrong thing, you know, it upsets you. I do one little wrong thing, it upsets you. And some of y'all could be dealing with a Virgo. I have Virgo, Aries, and Pisces here, okay? Could be anybody though, y'all. If those signs ring a bell, sweet. If not, fuck it, whatever. Anyway, though, I think you're, for the most part, I see you all kind of sticking to yourselves. I mean, I'm not saying, because I know you all like the attention and you all like to be, you know, you're very social and things of that nature. But when it all comes down to it, your next moves and the moves y'all about ready to bust, you're kind of keeping it to yourself, you know? And that's wise. That's very, very wise. That's a very good thing to do, okay? 2 of Swords, okay? So as far as this situation goes, I kind of feel like no direct decision is being made right here, okay? I'm going to have to look a little bit further into this right here, but it's like foot's on the gas and the brake at the same time, okay? I feel like as far as love goes, with this past situation, no. Ready for something brand new, okay? This is the Ace of Fire, okay? So that's you. I feel like that's you. Y'all could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But I feel like you all have finally understood what it means to take your hands off the wheel and let universe guide you, okay? That's powerful. Y'all have no idea how powerful that is. No idea, okay? You are healing from this, though. Again, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords reversed. Could have been a third-party situation. Doesn't have to be. And even when I say third party, I don't always mean infidelity. It could be, but it could be your mama sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. You know what I'm saying? It could be your daddy. You know, when somebody comes in and shoves their nose in and like puts a wedge between you and the person and starts, you know, just basically not minding their own business. Again, it doesn't have to be though, but you are healing from this. You're healing from this. I feel like a lot of you right now are focusing on your work and your finances and healing from heartbreak. And that's good. Allowing the healing process to happen is very, very important here. But there's all this back and forth energy right here. I feel like this person does want a new start with you, but it's not happening. Something is preventing this from like taking off and taking lift off here. And I think it is that like walking on eggshells, needy type of energy, you know? It's just, well, let's go ahead and look a little bit more at the person you're dealing with. I'm seeing now, I have changed things up just a little bit. For those of you who haven't seen, when I do the person you're dealing with, I do the past person and a new person. And I'm definitely feeling like for a lot of you, you have past and new energy playing a very big influence on you, okay, throughout the month here. But let's go ahead and look at the past person Leo is dealing with. If you're not dealing with a past person, just bear with me. We will get to the new person here in just a minute. But this is for Leos dealing with a past person, okay? This is, and again, I need to structure these spreads out a little bit more. And that'll come to me when it comes to me. You know, like this card here is how they feel. This card is like whatever actions they're going to take or something like that. But for now, it's just kind of whatever wants to come through. How they feel, what their intentions are, how much potential there is, you know, all that good shit. I'm kind of a chaos reader, you know, like where most readers, like they have, okay, this card means this card means this. I just let whatever jump out at me, you know, I just kind of use my intuition there, and whatever screams at me, I'll read it in that order, and it can be pretty chaotic sometimes. Let's get 6 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, whoops. 3. 3 more. Oops, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, King of Swords reverse. Some of y'all could be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're pissed off at you though. They are pissed off at you. Okay, King of Swords reverse. I don't really think they have anything nice to say about you. Okay, I think this person is probably the inconsistent type too. Okay, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. And here it is again, y'all, Seven of Wands. There's definitely a big walking on eggshells type of energy. I feel like this person is always defensive. Okay, could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. I think they have a lot that they want to say though, but you got the Knight of Swords right next to the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So some of you are going to hear from this person and end up blocking communication. Okay, others of you, I feel like the communication is already like blocked and they want to communicate with you. Okay, whatever it is, I don't really see communication working out very well, even though I do think they have a lot that they want to say. Okay, if given the opportunity, I do think those of you who like maybe communication isn't blocked just yet, I do think you will hear from this person. Okay, but I don't really think it's gonna go as planned. I think communication will end up blocked. Again, if it's not already, for others of you, it's already blocked and you don't really want to hear anything that they have to say. Nine of Wands reversed again. This is a different deck, by the way. Okay, these two cards came out in the first reading. That's one of the reasons, y'all, why I use multiple decks. Right now, currently in front of me, I'm using Gilded Tarot Royale, Gilded Tarot Traditional, Radiant Rider-Waite, Spanish Edition Rider-Waite, and Universal Rider-Waite. So every time I pull a new spread, I grab a different deck. And I love that because like two decks, if it tells the same story twice in a row, I know my reading's accurate. Okay, and I love it when that happens, when the same cards come out in the same positions. Oh yeah, I love that. So some of y'all could be dealing with an earth sign. I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress right next to each other. They do want stability. They want something firm. They want something solid and stable. But I feel like this person is just a little bit too dependent on outside sources for their emotional fulfillment. Which again, doesn't make anybody a bad person. That is the way we were indoctrinated to look at love. Okay, we were programmed, music, TV, movies, and stuff like that. You know, for years have glorified love with emotional codependence being the foundation that you should build love upon. You know, I'm empty and I need you. No, that's not the way it works. It's not the way it works at all, y'all. And if it did, relationships will be successful, okay? By the time you actually attract your person, you're not really gonna feel like you desperately need it all that bad. And that's good because you shouldn't feel that way. You shouldn't be with somebody you need. You should be with somebody you choose. See what I'm saying? Make sense? Let's look at the new person you're dealing with. This is for Leos dealing with a new person. Whoops. Leo's dealing with a new person. Ooh, 222 in the chat. Sweet. Leo's dealing with a new person. Dealing with or interested in a new person. Hope for something positive, y'all. It started out looking pretty positive. That Fool card and the Magician card, those are some pretty positive energies. Okay, we will talk about some ways to fine-tune your vibration so that if it doesn't look like it's going to turn out positive, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I use tarot cards to gauge your energy. That's all that I do. Like an electrician. When an electrician comes to your house and there's something wrong with the electrical system, plugs the meter into the outlet just to gauge, you know, what's going on. That's all I use cards for. Then we fix the problem from there. See what I'm saying? 3 more shuffles. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Oops. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. King of Pentacles. Some of y'all could be dealing with an earth sign. Okay, but there's a lot of stone cold practicality coming off of this person right here. 5 of Pentacles reversed, that's good. Okay, Tower reversed. All right, in the world reversed. All right, so the strength is in the reverse too. That's the Leo card in the reverse. I do feel like there is potential here, and this keeps coming up, y'all. This keeps coming up. For those of you who have watched the rest of my readings, it seems like this always comes up with a new person, something from the past. Okay, they have a past too. Anybody dealing with something new has a past, okay? So I think maybe that's just something collectively that everybody needs to understand, that if you're dealing with somebody new, let me just say this before I get into what the spread's talking about here. It's very important that the what we do for each other when we come together and it's a new connection, we provide each other with a comfortable environment to heal and open up and be ourselves. You know what I mean? They got the magician here too. Okay? I knew a lot of you were dealing with something new right here. Okay? And this is coming in quick. Could be a Sagittarius, or it could be another Leo. But again, this person has a very, very strong sense of independence about themselves. All right, I feel like that they're coming out of something from the past in which their heart was broken too. And they do have some unfinished business. Okay, Tower, five of cards. Five of Pentacles, reversed. World reversed. They still have some unfinished business. And it's very important that we respect that. Okay, when we come together with somebody new, of course they're going to have some unfinished business. Of course they're going to have an ex that they've dealt with, you know. We need to be, cool with that, I need to provide you with an environment. Obviously, if you're moving away, like if you're moving on from something bad that happened in the past, it's up to me to make sure I can provide a better environment than that, right? Right? And then at that point, if you choose to turn around and walk away and go back to the past, you're a dumbass. That's your fault, See what I'm saying? I know a lot of you are like, ooh, cool. Hell yeah. But this person is definitely coming in pretty quick. And I think that they are pretty determined about this right here. They're a little bit drained though. You're gonna have to, take it easy. Okay, this person is still regaining their strength, and they're pretty determined to come in and start something new here. And again, I see a lot of potential here. 10 of Pentacles, man. This person, again, y'all got a lot of earth energy happening here, okay? But there is potential here. There is potential. I just feel like it's going to, or maybe it should go slow, because the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands are kind of fast moving. But this energy right here says take it slow and calculate this, okay? Do not just allow your emotions to pull you around kind of randomly and arbitrarily. Okay, there's a time and a place for that. I'm not saying that that's bad. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to follow your emotions. I'm just saying, especially when you're dealing with somebody new, okay, it's very important that we approach it from a certain way. Man, we are in a time in history where, man, aren't we just all a little bit dumbfounded? You know what I mean? We're all just a little bit dumbfounded. We need to hold a space for each other, I think. Okay? I'll hold a space for you, you hold a space for me, and we allow each other to heal. Let's look at the outcome resting in the current moment. Outcome resting in the current moment. Happy birthday, whoever's birthday it is today. Happy birthday to all my Leos. Outcome resting in the current moment. There's going to be an overall advice for all Leos. Then the first three cards are the outcome for the past person. Second three cards are the outcome for the new person. Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so don't spend too much time up in your head, okay? There's only so much information that you can take in and process and figure out before, after a while, you're just kind of playing a game with yourself, Once you've processed all the information that you can possibly process, don't keep that process going. Make a decision, okay? Boom, the Judgment card. Do not stand in the way when the universe blows the trumpet, okay? When the universe makes a call, this can be very scary, okay? But now, here's another thing about 2020, y'all. It's for years now, several years, okay, that people like me, we've been helping awaken the planet. And it's real cute to say, I trust the universe. Oh, I trust the universe. I trust the powers that be. I trust my guides and this and that. But now you're put in a position where you got no choice. You have no choice. You have to take your hands off the wheel. You can't control all this shit that's going on. You have to trust and allow the universe to take you where you need to go, okay? Okie dokie. So I think with this past person here, this is just a battle that you're not going to fight anymore. Okay? Could have been a Capricorn you were dealing with, but you're throwing down the sword. This right here, those of you who choose to continue to keep this going, which I know there's at least one of you that will, this is one of those toxic cycles. Okay? It's a cycle. Especially those of you who have been on and off with this person, you know. That cycle is going to repeat itself, and it's going to get more and more toxic. The more you spin that wheel, the more toxic it's going to get, the more painful it's going to get. I feel like somebody here is going to end up very disappointed. Okay, very disappointed. It's not going to turn out the way that you want. Okay, with the new person here, with the new person right now, I don't care who it is, cross-watcher Leo. If you don't choose to heal from the past, you will ruin this connection. Okay, see. One of our worst habits as humans is something bad happens to us, and then we immediately try to jump to a new person to either make us forget about it or help us heal. A person can't heal you. That's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. And I know a lot of you out there are like, yes, they can. No, they can't. A person cannot heal you. Like somebody like me, the only thing I can do is trigger within you your own healing mechanism. Another person, the only thing another person can do is trigger within you your own healing mechanisms. You heal yourself, okay? Another person cannot do it for you. Another person cannot save you from yourself, okay? Another person cannot work the magic for you. So it's up to you, whoever needs to hear this. If the past is not properly processed through and let go of, Ace of Wands is in the reverse. This will not be able to move forward, okay? So whoever that is that's having trouble letting go of the past, you need to deal with that. Need to deal with that. Karmic cycle complete. All right. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward for my Leos. Well, for everybody. For everybody. This is for everybody that needs to hear it. Leos, cross watchers, everybody. Anybody watching. I don't give a damn, even if you're just watching me for the hell of it. That's cool. Whatever. I don't care if you're a hater. Especially my haters need to hear this right here. Okay? Definitely. This is advice everybody needs to take. 1, 2, and 3. Four swords. Okay. Moving forward, watch out for people. 4 swords, 2 of wands, who can't make a decision, who are too lazy to get up off their ass and actually do something. Okay? 4 of cups. Okay? If you feel like what you want is out of your reach, you need to work on that belief system. Okay? Because if you believe it is, then it is. Okay? But the more you reinforce to yourself that you actually deserve, see what we're doing when we talk about manifesting and things like this and creating a new reality, what you're really doing is you're reprogramming your own subconscious mind, okay? There's a part of you that you aren't consciously aware of that's constantly scanning everything going on around you and only picking up on the things that you have trained it to pick up on that are important, okay? I've used this example before, but me and you could be at like a party, okay? We're at a party and we're having a conversation and there's like 40 other people around us talking and having conversations and you can't process all that information or you'd be overwhelmed. So your brain is scanning all the information that's going on around you and sweeping everything under the rug that it deems irrelevant. But somebody on the other side of the room could say your name and you hear that. That's the part that we're reprogramming, okay? I'm not real big on like affirmations. It's not like when you say an affirmation, you're not telling this outside source to bring you something. What you're doing when you affirm to yourself is you're reprogramming your subconscious mind to subconsciously pick up on what's important, okay? So, moving forward, transition on from the past, okay? It's very important that we do that. You have no idea how powerful it is to stop, look back, and understand and accept. Do I accept this thing that happened as something that's okay? No. Do I agree with this thing that happened? No. But you know what I do agree with? The fact that that is part of the story that brought me to where I am. It happened. No matter how I feel about that, it still happened. So I have one or two choices. I can either say, okay, that's part of the story that brought me here, and I accept that for the experience that it was, or I identify with emotional triggers, and I blame this person and blame that person, and you know what I mean? I am this way because this thing happened to me. This thing happened, one moment in time where this thing happened, and since then, I have been making the conscious choice to keep repeating the same emotional response over and over and over in my head. And I've done that to myself. But I choose to point the finger at that thing that happened and blame it. When I'm the one doing it, I'm the one doing it in here. Okay? Move on from the past, and at some point, look back and dig it back up and say, you know what? I wouldn't change that for anything in the world. That's the goal. Last but not least, what did we just talk about? Watch out, whether you know this person or you are this person. Love is not something that can be brought to you from another person. Okay? It's not the way love works. If you have this empty void in your heart, another person will never be able to fill it. It's not the way it works. Period. The goal in love is not a relationship, because the problem is not lack of a relationship. The problem is I feel empty and alone. If you ever had a personal reading from me, you've probably heard me tell you this. The problem is not lack of a relationship. The problem is not I haven't met the right person. The problem is I feel empty and alone. That is an internal problem. Okay, so if I have an internal problem, a relationship is an outside solution. That's not going to fix it. If the problem is I feel empty and alone, the goal is I feel whole and complete. You must feel that first before the universe will mirror it back to you in the form of a relationship with another person. If you want to attract your person in the outside world, you must become your person on your inside world. Okay? That's why they say you must first love yourself. Okay? It's not just this cute little poetic thing to say that sounds good. That's attraction and manifestation 101. Okay, anything you want to experience in your outside world, anything, you must first match the frequency. How do I match the frequency of a successful relationship in my outside world? I have to form one on my inside world. That's how you attract true love. You have to do it in here first, okay? That's the way it works. I break the science down behind that to my personal clients almost every day. I got a stack of personal readings here that I'm about to get to as soon as I get done going live on my main channel. And I guarantee you, at least one of these people is going to hear that process broken down to them. Okay, the process of attracting true love. Okay, so anywho, I feel like the messages my Leos needed to hear have come through. I greatly appreciate y'all for tuning in. 300 of you. That's sweet for one sign. I think it's pretty good, at least for me. Anyway, again, look at the description of the video for scheduling personal readings. All that information is down there, and we are back to the schedule. Everything is back to normal. Back to normal now, okay? So was there something else I wanted to say? I guarantee you, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to remember what it was. But anyway, though, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks again, y'all, for tuning in and showing out. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good one.